Hello and welcome to the new video on IoT architecture. Here in today's video we are going to discuss the 5-layer architecture of an Internet of Things. The first layer in that is a perception layer where mainly physical objects and sensors, actuators are included. The next layer is a network layer, or it is also called as a transport layer. Third one is a middleware layer where there is a storage, information processing and actions. The next is an application layer where smart applications and management can be handled. And the last one is a business layer where analytics, flow chart and graphs can be made. Now we'll go through all these 5 layers in detail one by one. Let us first focus on the first layer, which is called as a perception layer. So perception layer is basically the first layer of an IoT architecture. So this is responsible for capturing the data from the physical devices and the sensors. And sensors and actuators are normally used in this perception layer. These sensors, they basically collect the raw data which is used to make some informed decisions and automate the process. So the main function of this layer is to get the information from the surroundings and to pass that data to the another layer so that some actions can be done based on that information. Now the examples of this perception layer include different types of sensors like temperature sensor, motion sensors, then humidity sensor, then flow, pressure. So there are variety of sensors. In actuators, you have different motors, switches, valves which execute some physical action. Other examples are cameras, GPS, RFIDs. These are all the examples of the perception layer. The second layer in this is a network layer. The network layer is also called as a transport layer, and it is a communication backbone of an IoT system. So this is a connecting layer between the perception and the next layer, which is called as a middleware layer. So this layer is responsible for connecting the devices in the IoT system, enabling the data flow between the devices and the cloud. So this layer basically includes the wired and wireless networks, different protocols, gateways which are used to transfer the data between the devices. So all these data transfer can be done securely, keeping the obtained data confidential. Now if we consider the different examples of the communication protocols which are used, then they are Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Zigbee, LoRaWAN or 5G. In gateways, if you can see, these are the devices that connect the sensor network to the broader internet. Then the routers and the switches, they are also the examples of the network layer. So these are nothing but they are the network infrastructure for the data routing. So this is again an important layer in the IoT architecture. The third layer is called as a middleware layer. It is also called as an intelligent processing center. So here the also called as a data layer, and it is responsible for processing and storing the data which is generated by the IoT devices. So the features like storage, computation, processing and the action taking capabilities are involved in this. So it stores all the data set, and based on that device address and name, it gives appropriate data to that particular device. Now the key components in the middleware layer are different data storage systems. For example, the databases, data lakes and cloud storage. There are different analytics engines for processing and deriving the insights from the collected data. Now this layer also offers or incorporates some advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, fog or edge compute. So this is what is called as a middleware or the data layer. The next comes is the application layer. So here the IoT delivers the value to the users. So this layer is responsible for providing the user interface and the applications which enable the end user to interact with the IoT system. The key components which are involved in the application layer are some vertical application like industry specific solutions like healthcare, agricultural and manufacturing, different user interfaces like dashboards, mobile apps, voice interfaces and other HMI component. HMI means human to machine interface, and different notification system like alerts, reports and different visualization tools. The last layer in the IoT structure is nothing but a business layer. So the business layer is a strategic and the management level, and it is responsible for defining the business logic and the rules that govern the behavior of the IoT system. So this layer includes the business processes, rule engines, and the different analytical tool which analyzes the data which is generated by these IoT devices and make the informed decisions. So it involves making different flow chart, graph, analysis of results, and how the device can be improved. So this is what is an 5-layer architecture of an IoT system. So if you like the video, then please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please like and share the video with your friends. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.